Okay, I'm just going to start doing my makeup, which is a fairly basic makeup. I've just put moisturizer on my face and I'm just going to use a primer which is from Urban Decay called Optical Illusion. But you can use any primer you like from MAC or anything. Basically, it just helps to keep your makeup on your skin much longer, as long as you wish. Um, so just gently, it just evens out the tone a little bit. Okay. All right, feels nice and soft and lovely. So the next thing is correcting the darkness which I've got all over. So just use a for Asian skin tone, Indian skin tone. The color usually is this color, like an orangey shade. I've got from Urban Decay, but there are other sort of color correctors that you can use. So I usually do on the darker areas, just very lightly. Just do it around the dark areas that you want to cover, and I've got a lot of them, so like any spots or anything, but just really kind of not, don't put a lot of product on. So at the moment it looks quite orangey, but if you put your foundation or your concealer, it'll be fine. Okay, next step is putting your concealer. I just you can use a concealer from this palette, or you can just use MAC concealer, which I've got in NW35. So just put it on the dark areas that you want to conceal. You can either use your fingers or you can use a small beauty blender to just blend it in. Not sure if you can see that the orangeness, the orange color has disappeared. So just kind of dab it in. I mean, you can use it for just under your eyes if you've got dark circles. But I just tend to use the product that's just remaining in the beauty blender or on my skin, because I don't like a lot of products on my skin. That's it. So that looks a bit decent. And 2-3 minutes ago. Right, moving on to the foundation. Use a beauty blender which is damp. So just put it under the water, squeeze the extra water. Just use however much product. I use my don't think you can see, but it's Chanel. That's my favorite foundation, because you just don't feel it on your skin. Just put it on as much as you want or as less as you like, but just dab it in. Just don't go streaks like this, but just dab it in. Put some on the neck. So I just use a very small amount of product. That's what I use. So not a lot of product. That's it, foundation done. Okay, all done. Next one is, I still like to conceal a little bit of my darkness. So I just use another concealer, which is also MAC from MAC, and it's NW35 again, just to cover up a little bit of my darkness areas, just really lightly. Just use your finger as long as it's clean. That's it. And then I just like to dab it in, blend it in, so that it's just not caking out. That's it. Now let's move on to the eyes. Okay, onto the eyes now. So I just use a simple Body Shop one just for my eyebrows. I use brown rather than black. Then I just go on the lateral sides first, and then whatever is left I just go over on the medial side. Just get the shape that you like. I think that's okay, otherwise it will look too made up. So just gonna do a bit on the side, just fill in the empty spaces, and then just go over with the brush and just do it in an upward direction, and that's it. Okay, then here, just the eyes. I mean, you can use a little bit of concealer if you like, so that the eyeshadow stays in. So I just like to use a little bit of concealer just on it. That's it. And then again, okay, and then I just like to put lid color of your choice. I usually go for, I mean, I've got just a basic one from the like a Superdrug or something. It's called Revolution, but I think it's a cheap one. But you can use any palette that you like. What color shall we go for? Maybe this one today to match my outfit. Okay, let's go with that one. It's got a little bit of shimmer, so I just dab it, press it, and then dab the excess product, and then just gently dab it onto your lid. Okay, I'm going to use a blending brush like this to just blend it in. Like this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Sorry, it's gone off a bit because I was looking at the camera and not at my mirror. So I'm just going to use a cotton bud to take off the extra excess, which is gone to the place where I didn't want it to go. So just use the blending brush to just go do this movement. That's it. I think that looks okay. I think there's a bit more product on this side, so I'm just going to put a little bit more. Okay. Okay. That's it. And then if you want, you can do a bit of your lashes. But let's just do the eyeliner first. So just do the eyeliner. I'll have to just look in this mirror, but I'm sure I like to just use like liquid eyeliner, and just simply just take small strokes. Don't have to do the whole line in one go. Just take small strokes that you're comfortable with. Hope you can see. I said, gonna do a little bit of cat eye today. Just taking a little bit to the side, not too much, because I don't want it to be too dramatic today. There we go. Do the same on this side. I like to stretch my eyes just a little bit, not too much, because I've got some folds on my upper eyelid. So I like to stretch them out a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks all right. Maybe a little bit of flick on the end. Yeah, there we go. So that's done. Now the eyelashes, I've just got, what is this? I don't know. I think this is from Estee Lauder, but just use a mascara that you like. I just use it to just make it individual. That's all I do. I'm not a big mascara person, but just like to make it a little bit prominent. Okay, that's already been 12 minutes. You might be getting bored. Well, you can finish it with just a light lipstick, and that could be your sort of slight going out look. But I'm just going to do a little bit of highlighting and contouring, which I like doing. So I am going to use an Urban Decay product again. So just highlight the areas that you want your face to be highlighted, where you want it to be highlighted. So I just go usually just really lightly the middle, and then just a bit here, a bit on here, and just under the eyes. Not a lot, but just a bit. Then just use a beauty blender to just blend it all in. Okay, so that's the highlighting bit. Now on to contour. So just use a darker, the same palette has got, I'm going to use the darkest version. So I usually take it and put it on my hand. So I have a tissue so you're not putting it elsewhere. Just take a brush like this, stick it on your brush, just a light amount of product, and just go from, where your ear, sort of here, this bit, and then just go like this, just really gently. A really light. So it's not very apparent. Basically, this is just to give your face a little sculpted look. You wish? Well, I'm wishing. But you don't want it to be too marked that you're just drawing lines. but just a bit diffuse. And then just go a little bit over like that, so that your forehead, my forehead, looks a bit smaller. And then I go over with the remaining product. I just go over just under the chin. Same on this side. Again, just to give the same sculpted look. So it's not very apparent, but hopefully my face looks slightly slimmer than it did before. I think that's it. With the lipstick, I'm done. It's already been 15 minutes. I was trying to keep it less than 10 minutes, but okay. So lipstick, this is Estee Lauder, and pink is my favorite these days. So I just go like that. And then I just mark the lip. Line the lips. Uh-oh. Been talking. Okay. It's my lips. That's done. That's what I usually do. Sometimes I could just go and put a little bit of highlight, like a sparkly bit, but you don't have to if you want, just for a little bit of shimmer. Again, just don't put the product directly onto the face. Put it on your wrist and then just either use a brush, brush, like a blush brush, and then diffuse the product onto the brush, and then do a little bit here of shimmer if you want for a night look. There we go. I'm done. Maybe if I put my hair down, it might look a bit better, but I haven't done my hair. But that's what I usually look like after my makeup. Bye.